What's up, everybody, and welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge.
A place for nerds.
That's right. It's a place for nerds. It's a place for you. It's a place for me. It's a place for her. It's a place for we. That's right. If you're into Wii, or, any other video gaming system is fine, too. But, hey, we are so glad that you are here. If this is your first time to the lounge, please know that we welcome you. We are so glad that you are here, and we hope that you will become a part of this community. We hope that you will be just, super excited to be here and pull up a seat and just, talk across the table with us about the stuff that we love, all right? And so we just want to say to you, if this is your first time, will you please hit that subscribe button just so that you're a part of us and that you can feel welcome and a part of what we're doing. And, I don't even know why this is a thing, but
I don't
hey,
either.
If you're going to be here and subscribe, that means you want to know what's going on, and so then you're going to need to hit that
You need to
notifications
see all the
bell.
cool things we're doing.
Yes, you're going to want to hit that notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos. And Tiff, how often do we put out videos?
At least daily, if not more.
Exactly. So, you know what? Please hit that
A
notifications
little something
bell.
for everybody.
Yes, and if you like what you see here today, if you like the content that we put out, you know what? If you could, give us a thumbs up. Not because we're stuck on some analytic thing from YouTube or whatever. We just want to know that you like the content that we put out. All right? We want to know that you are with us, that you're excited about what we talk about. And hey, if you are excited about it, please leave a comment down in the comment section. Why don't you just, yes, I know I messed that up, but it's okay, in the comment section, because we want to hear from you. All right? But we want to hear from you. We want to know what you think. All right? So you can leave your comment down in the comment section.
What you think.
That's right. Or you can go to Twitter at Enosh Music and tweet us there, and we can keep this conversation going. All right? Hey, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett, around these here parts at the Poindexter Lounge. And with me, as always, is the lovely
Tiff-tastic.
All right. And so, welcome. Let's go. Tiff, today we are talking about something that I know you are excited about.
Yes, very much so.
Yes. And that is, well, I'll just let you tell them. What are we talking about today, Tiff?
We're talking about a new installment of the Men in Black series.
Oh, yes. And Tiff, why would that be so special to you?
Because I grew up with it. It's something that I've always enjoyed. I loved what they've done with the movies, the creativity. So to be able to take this, switch it around, add new people, it just makes me excited to be able to see what they're doing next.
Absolutely. And I like the Men in Black series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as excited about it as you are. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Tiff-tastic, I think she's got a Men in Black pillow somewhere that she sleeps with.
Oh, I do not.
Just but she really likes Men in Black. I remember going to see the first one. I thought the first one was fresh and new and something that was exciting. The second one,
like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Cool.
Yeah. Well, I went until a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in the cinema in my neighborhood. Got in one little fight and, had to go see another movie. No, seriously, though, I enjoyed the first one. The second one was okay. The third one got me crying, right?
It did, in the theater.
Yeah, it tugged at my heartstrings. But, the second one, it just seemed like a little bit... The second and third one, by the third one, Will Smith was into Will Smith mode, over the top. Everything was, Men in Black, right? And so...
But the third one brought a new person that we both love from Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, yes.
So
Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords.
Yes, you add him in, and that always is for a very fun,
Now, did you know that yourself, or did Steve tell you that? We're going to keep doing that joke, ladies and gentlemen, until somebody gets
until
it.
you get it.
But, so I enjoyed the original series.
Yes.
And I know that you've enjoyed the series. You've wanted to introduce the series to our kids.
Yes. I thought Tommy Lee Jones did a great job, and I also liked what Thanos, I can't think of his real name.
Josh Brolin.
Yes, pre-Thanos, played a younger version of Tommy Lee Jones, and I thought that was a great just rendition of him. I mean, he had the accent that he kind of has a little bit down pat. So I loved and I even loved that guy, and I still, like I said, I can't think of his name, but he was the one that followed them around at the baseball game and touched him so they could kind of, see what he sees, but he ended up having that little thing under his hat.
Yeah.
Just all these little characters and stuff. So
there's tons of small little characters in the Men in Black universe, and the way that they explain different things throughout history.
Yep.
you know, that this is what happened because of the aliens
Yes.
and stuff like that. That's all great. And you know, I just don't know. I mean, they waited so long to do part 3, and I know that they were really hoping and banking on the fact that 3 was going to
Bring it back.
and that Will Smith and his new partner were going to, you know, be able to do that job.
Yep.
But it just kind of wasn't the same. I mean, you know, Balchinians and all, but it just did not, I think, ignite that fire
Yes.
that they really wanted. And so, what better way to ignite a fire than to reboot it in a way, right? With new
Change
people.
it up. We're not changing anything from the past 3 movies. Just saying that these are new people, new cast in the same universe, but this is where we want to go with this direction, and I think it's a fresh outtake on it. So
Yeah. So if you haven't heard already, what we're talking about is that a new Men in Black movie has just started filming.
yes,
Yes, with all new characters.
not greenlit. It's filming.
It's right now somewhere in the world.
Exciting.
A Men in Black movie is being made. All right, just so you know that.
Without a Men in Black video after.
Yes. Yeah.
Most likely, unless he's making fun of Will Smith.
Yeah. It'd
Which
be
would
funny.
be
though.
awesome.
It'd be funny to see Chris Hemsworth come out and be like, yeah,
Now bounce with it.
and
Now-
Men in Black getting jiggy with it. Yeah. All right, that's enough of that.
Okay.
But anyways, I don't think anybody else wants to see me do my really bad Will Smith impersonation. Or if you do, leave that down in the comment section. I'll give you a
He'd
whole
be glad
video.
to
of
give
it.
you a video of that. Yeah,
do a
we've
whole
got a
video
green
of it.
screen. He can just have dancers behind him.
Oh, that would be great. I can get some like
Oh, what
karaoke
did I do?
music and do Men in Black. Oh man, look for that video soon. Anyway, so I'm gonna read a little bit from DarkHorizons.com. DarkHorizons.com is a website that I found years ago, and I just love it. It's a great movie website.
It's a place for this nerd.
Yeah, it is. And so there's a lot of websites that have stories on this, but I'm just going to read that off to you and put a link to it down in the comments section, or not down in the comments section, but down in the description of this video. So, filming has officially begun on Men in Black, the spinoff, and it's actually the 4th film in the franchise. They're not trying to reboot it, as Tiffany said just a minute ago. They are continuing with this continuity in the same universe, which is really cool. And I like that. I
Me
like
too.
that because too much wants to wipe the slate clean,
Yeah.
right? But not this. And it says it shifts the focus to all new characters. Now, before we read the rest of this, do you remember a couple of years ago, another franchise that we like is the 21 Jump Street
Yes.
thing, right? The 21 Jump Street franchise. So, when part 2 came out, I remember, if you have not seen that movie yet, you gotta watch the second one, 22 Jump Street.
Just as funny as the first.
And I'll tell you what, just watching the end credits
Yes.
is worth the price
Hilarious.
of admission, because they just go overboard and make fun of the sequel craze of
Just like the end of Deadpool was.
yeah, just like all
Made
the
you laugh.
all the different possibilities of sequels and
Yes.
stuff, and they you know just keep doing all this funny stuff.
39 Jump Street. You know, all these
yeah.
different, you know.
Shows them in space and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, did you know, and I know that you knew this, that they were actually talking about crossing that franchise with the Men in Black franchise?
Yes.
I'm really glad they didn't do that.
Yes. I'm okay with them staying in the same universe as the first 3 movies, but not. Don't put that peanut butter in my chocolate.
No. So, you know, I mean, some things go together well, and some things,
Nah,
some
not
things
so
just
much.
don't. And you know, so you know, but I'd be interested in hearing Joe Wagner's opinion of that. Little shout out to my friend Joe Wagner, because today on the set I actually have something that he gave me. This little Batman right here.
Look at how cute that smirk is.
Look at that little guy. He gave that to me today, and I said, you know what? That's going to show up. He said, you know, maybe it'll show up on the show sometime. And I said, you know what?
It will, and
It definitely
did.
will. And you know, and he's taking a bath. Maybe a little
a bat
hot tub.
bath.
It's like a hot tub. You know, it's like a Deadpool hot tub
Yes.
right there. So you got Batman in a Deadpool hot tub, right?
Yes. So thank you, Joe.
So thank you, Joe. Shout out to Joe. Joe's actually going to be on the channel at some point talking about Marvel toys. Oh my gosh, I know. And some other things that Joe is into, video games and other stuff. So look for Joe coming soon. All right, so who's in this movie, Tiff?
One of my favorites. It's going to be Chris Hemsworth playing the lead male role.
Yes. I find that to be an interesting choice.
I actually think it's a smart choice because he has been I don't want to say typecast, but he's played Thor for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's been going in and out between Thor movies and Avengers, and so he's been the beefy, muscular, kind of guy.
We know. He's beefy and muscular. We know.
Well, they cut his hair, and he needs to jump into something new that's not Thor anymore. So I think this is a great springboard for him to, comedy, things, I think it would be a great franchise for him to go into, something after Thor.
Yeah, he does comedy very, very well.
Yes.
And I think for this, like you said, this would be, if this turns out to be good, this could be another franchise for him going forward.
Yes.
And here's the good news. Here's the kind of a cool little side to this. Mm-hmm. We just saw Chris in Thor Ragnarok last year, and Tessa Thompson, who plays
Valkyrie,
in that
which
movie,
they were both very good together. They both kicked butt, so
had great chemistry together.
Yes, they did.
And so she is actually going to play his partner. Mm-hmm. In this new one. So they're going to be agents together of the Men in Black.
Yes.
And she'll be a woman in black, I guess.
Well, they had that in the third movie, too.
Yeah. So she'll be a woman in black. And they are going to work for the Alien Immigration and Enforcement Agency. And are joined by Kumail Nanjiani, who I believe is that Diet Coke guy and the guy who's in
He's
Deadpool.
Also, he called him Mr. Pool.
Yes,
he's
Mr.
a very, very funny guy. And I really hope that's who it is. But he's supposed to be their alien partner. So I'm anxious to see what kind of alien he's supposed to be. So
maybe he'll be drinking a Diet Coke.
Possibly. That would be very, very funny.
Because you can. What are you going to do? But also, and here... Do you know Liam Neeson's in this movie?
Yes, I know Liam Neeson's in this movie. He plays everybody. He plays Qui-Gon Jinn. Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's is in this movie. Liam Neeson's is in this movie, Tiff.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
He plays their boss, and a shout out to Key and Peele for the
guys.
Liam Neeson's reference.
Yes. Go right now on YouTube. Go search Key and Peele Liam Neeson's if you don't
done
know
messed up Ron.
what we're talking about. All right. So Liam Neeson, who plays Qui-Gon Jinn, right there, baby, is their boss.
How fun is that? Chris Hemsworth and Liam Neeson's in the same movie.
One more movie that we could say Liam Neeson's was awesome in. I mean, even if this movie is awful and horrible,
he was in it.
Liam Neeson will still be awesome in it. Because, I mean, look at Star Wars Episode 1, and Liam Neeson is still awesome.
Yep.
Neeson is still awesome.
So it'll be fun.
So, and then Rafe Spall as the villain. And so that is our movie.
And I'm excited. I'm excited for that.
And I'm really excited about it. Now, some pictures came out this week from the set.
Yep.
And Tiffany,
much better than Will Smith looked. I mean,
yes.
He jokes saying, the difference between you and me is I make this look good. Well, Chris Hemsworth makes it look better.
Hemsworth took it up a notch. Yeah.
To a whole another level.
Yeah. He took it up a notch. Yeah. So now, is it just me? And we're showing them the picture here. Is it just me, or is Thor look? I mean, like I haven't seen him really without the beard in a while. I haven't seen Hemsworth
the beard
without...
or his long hair. I mean, he cut it for Ragnarok, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, he grew it out a little bit. Now here it's longer than it was in Ragnarok and Avengers, but he's looking a little bit like Brad Pitt in this.
A little bit. He also looks like he's in a GQ ad though too, like sitting here holding his coat.
Got my skinny tie. I mean, he's got his sunglasses there.
Well, you got to have the sunglasses for the flashy thing.
Well, and the tie isn't done. All the way. It's kind of loose.
He's too cool for that.
I'm too cool. Yeah. There you go. So that I like the pictures.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see him in this role.
Yes. I'm actually excited to see her in the role too.
Yeah.
To see where they go.
Now, this movie is directed by F. Gary Gray, and it's from a script from the Iron Man scribes Art Markham and Matt Holloway, and it is slated to open next summer.
Which is very, very fun. Our kids love the summertime, as I'm sure everyone else's does. But we are also one of the last cities within Michigan, at least in our area, that has a drive-in movie. So I think that should be a fun drive-in night movie.
Yeah, I can see that being a fun thing to go to a drive-in movie and just kick back and watch Men in Black. And so
maybe you can figure out which people in your life are aliens.
Yeah. Will Smith is definitely an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a couple teachers from high school that I think might be too.
His whole family, I think.
Yes.
Jada, yeah.
His kids are a little...
Anyways, we could talk about that, do a whole other show. But so Tiff, I mean, overall, are you excited about this movie?
I am very excited. I'm excited to see where they go because I just like the creativity that this franchise has always had.
Yeah.
And just to see what they can do. Are they going to have any cameos? Are we going to physically see Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, or is it going to be like The Inquirer where they got to open it up and oh look, it's them in their other universe that is tied in?
Maybe they'll be walking by drinking a Diet Coke.
There you go, doing that head nod like, hey, what's up? Here's the torch. Take it. Run with it.
I agree with you though. I want to see Chris Hemsworth do a rap music video.
That would be hilarious.
In the style of Will Smith.
The guy that you don't like, Tom Cruise, did that at the end of Tropic Thunder, and it was phenomenal. So, it works.
That would be a great ending to a Men in Black movie.
Yes.
For sure. But I think that this will definitely... Now, also, something about this movie does not take place in America.
Yeah, it takes place overseas.
In Great Britain.
Yes, it does.
And so that's a different twist too.
That's very cool to me.
Yeah, so it won't. So we'll get to see a different side.
So we'll get the sun, the sun, and you open it up and it's going to show things back in the United States.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where we'll get the little picture cameo of the other guys.
That'd be very cool. So it's going to be a different kind of movie.
Different kind of Edgar suit.
A different kind of Edgar suit. But hey, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not a huge Men in Black fan, but I'm a casual fan, and I like this idea. I like the fact that it's kind of a reboot in the fact that it's going to be different situations.
You keep saying that, all I can think of is Tosh.0. Reboot!
So, I mean, but I like the fact that it's a reboot without just doing away with everything.
Yes.
Right? And so so I like that.
Adding to something that was successful and trying to make it even more successful.
Yes.
Another way.
But hey, what do you guys think of Men in Black 4 coming out? Are you excited to see this movie?
Have you heard things we haven't talked about?
Yeah, hey, have you seen the pictures? What do you think of the pictures? What do you think of these two teaming back up for this movie, and like they did in Ragnarok?
And the new cast. What do you think of Liam Neeson's being a part of this?
Come on, we already know what you think of Liam Neeson's, but put it in writing. Put it down there.
As long as no one gets taken, I think he'll be okay.
Well, he's got a particular set of skills, so and if an alien, hey, there. I think we just predicted the next Taken movie right there. Aliens, man. Liam Neeson goes to space.
Yes.
It can connect with this.
Exactly. Everything always goes to space.
I'm brilliant. I should go to Hollywood and become a writer. Hey, guys, until next time, like I said, we want to hear from you. So leave a comment down in the comment section. Please go to Twitter @EnoshMusic, and let's keep this conversation going, all right? Let's have some fun. Until next time, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett, and with me, as always, is the lovely...
Tiff-tastic.
That's right. And if you get out of hand and you start asking too many questions, we're going to have to put our sunglasses on and...
Flashy thing you. Don't worry, you won't remember.
That's right. Don't worry about it. But you'll remember this show.
Yes.
All right. Until next time.